Test, 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 test. All right, welcome everybody. This is Night Trader. Sorry to take so long, having some technical issues in the beginning. Just wanted to get those hammered out before we start looking at the charts. Let's see. Sorry to keep everybody waiting once again. This is Night Trader. I am Bobby Knight, and we are going to be looking at some of the top stocks this morning, as well as monitoring Doge and Bitcoin as it rises. Doge is on its way to another high. I think we are breaching. Let me just go ahead and switch charts. All right, so we are breaching right now. Let me just turn down these levels. All right, and Dogecoin. So we are at, let me just turn that up so I can hear myself. All right, so we are at 39.10. We are up 4.49% on the day. We hit about 39. We are now in a consolidation pattern, hopefully for a retracement back up. We're bouncing off the 50-day moving average right now, and we are well above the 15-day. Is this the 15-day? Yes, the 15-day moving average in blue. Just to reiterate, I have my 15-day moving average in blue. I got my 50-day moving average. These are both simple moving averages in purple. 200-day EMA in red, and right here is your VWAP in orange, yellow, orange, I'll call it. RSI, we're about halfway on Doge. We're at about 50%, so we're almost exactly at fair value. I would like to, this is my video chart 3. I'd actually like to add, let me back up. Let me add VPVR to this with a point of control. VR. Nope. VPVR. Nope, that's financials. I don't know what I'm doing. Where's my indicators? Here we go. All right, VBVR. And let's go ahead and put our visible range in. And for anybody that's tuning in, you could just take a look at how I want to set this up. So honestly, I go anywhere from 20 indicators to just 3 in a day. I'm just hitting on 8 right now. I got my auto fib, which is a really great tool. I got my auto trend lines on. Let's just take a look. If you have any questions about these, you can ask me and I can tell you where to get them. They are all free. And here's just our simple moving averages, our EMA, our VWAP. Here's our auto Fibonacci so that we don't have to draw it. It seems to be working pretty well. Got a couple auto trend lines, even though I like to draw my own. And we're just going to set up VPVR, which is our visible range of sales. We're going to leave our point of control because above our point of control normally means that we are in a bullish pattern under the bears are in control. So I'm just going to change these to the colors I like. So anything that's up, I like to make green. Anything that's down, I like to make red. Value area up, green. Area down, red. And I want way more information, so we're going to bust this down. We're going to bust this up to 100 rows. And we're going to say okay. All right, so now we have our visible range of controls, and you could see that this is the point of control where people feel that this is the fairest value of the security. This is Dogecoin we're looking at right now. I am on Video Trader Chart 3. I'm going to go ahead and save those in there. If you're using TradingView, this is how you save this. So let me just go ahead and overwrite that and just add that to it. Now I can come back to that. Now, don't be like me. This is me, testing. This is just years of going through different setups. Sometimes I like to use very few. Sometimes I like to use a lot. It really just depends on the day and how I'm feeling. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's all about your personal style. So I'm getting a lot of alerts here. Stock futures jump with the Dow up more than 200 points and NASDAQ up 49 points as of right now. All right, so, and like I said, what you're looking at right now is TradingView. This is a great platform. I will probably go through a few while I'm on here. I do have a trial going on in Motive Waves right now. Let me just see if I could pull that over to the screen. Let's see. And Motive Waves. Let me see if I could switch this up. And there it is, actually. So Motive Waves, I implore you to check it out. I don't know if there's any reference or anything. I'm not really paying for it right now. I'm still on my trial period. It has indicators that are just amazing. I do love TradingView because it's what I learned on. It's probably what I'm going to keep using for a long time. I like, the versatility of it, but at the same time, this has a few things which you could probably get in here at some point, but this is where I found them. So let me bring Motive Wave back up. So now the really nice thing I like is the auto Elliott Wave and the auto harmonics. I'm going to turn off the harmonics though right now because I don't want to get into them. But we are going to keep the auto trend line, which we do have already on TradingView. But the most important feature I feel of Motive Wave is let's just move this around real quick, is the auto Elliott Wave. Now, Elliott Wave is based off trend lines, Fibonacci patterns, and it basically has breakouts and retracements, normally in an ABC or a 1, 2, 3 pattern, depending on which direction you're going. I always felt when I was trying to learn it that a computer would do a much better job of preparing the possibilities and the probabilities of where a security might go. So I decided to get a quick trial on this Motive Wave, which has this predictive Elliott Wave software, and I'm going to try it out. And if it seems to hit its targets for the next few days that I have this, then I will end up purchasing it as a, I don't even know, quaternary tool. So that'd be like 4 or maybe my fifth tool. I got a lot of stuff that I'm paying for. I got to really kind of crack down on what's working, what's not, and kind of bring my costs down a little bit off for my resources. That being said, there's just so many great resources that it's hard. Right here is Benzinga Pro. This is probably one of my favorite by far. But this isn't really for charting. This is more for your news, all of your information, your squawk box, which we can actually just put on right now. That gives you the news.
At 9:45, the manufacturing PMI for
And here's
April.
one.
At 10 a.m. construction spending for March.
Here's one right now.
And ISM manufacturing PMI for April at 11:30, the 3-month and 6-month bill auctions.
All right, so that's pretty cool. It might be a little bit annoying for me while I'm trying to stream, but we're going to go ahead and just leave it for now. Looks like I'm getting a little slow. I got so many things open. Yeah, if there's loading right there, then I'm having some internet issues. Let's take a look at the stream. The stream is looking good right now. Once again, this is Night Trader. I do have some people viewing right now. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw those in the chat, and we will take a look. Right now, we're just paying attention to the movers over this session in the pre-market and the gainers and the losers over the last 5 minutes in the pre-market. BTX has been on an absolute tear this morning. Let me go ahead and I need more screens. I have 3 screens, and I think I need 6. I'm going to have to work on that. That's, I think, going to be my next thing. Maybe I'll make myself, sometimes I like to make myself goals, and I think that's a lot of what a lot of people should do before I make any type of purchase. So if I can get another $10,000 up in my Ameritrade account on my next 10K hit, once I'm above 10K, then I will go ahead and replace my monitor, my 3-screen monitors, with a crazy 6-screen system. But I have to earn it by trading. I'm not just going to get it and sit here and lose money like an idiot while I have all the best tools in the world and just get wrecked. So if I can do that to myself, I'm going to make that personal challenge to get up to 10K. I'm going to give myself a 2-week deadline on that. So not by next Monday, but the following Monday. If I'm 10K up, I will get myself a brand new 6-screen system, because at this point I need way more screens because I'm just switching through things like constantly, and I'd like them all up at once. Now I can split my screens, but then the things are a little bit small and hard to read, and that just bothers me. Looks like I have scanner mode still up, so let me just go ahead and turn that off. Scanner mode off. All right, so is there any here? And scanner mode's on here as well. Let me turn that off. I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't made any videos in a while. I did get a second job. It's been taking some time for me. I'm trying to focus on it. I've recently had a death in the family, so that's an issue as well. But I did want to get back into YouTube. This is something that I do believe in, that I do believe that I can really keep going with. And it's fun. I really like it. And if, eventually it can be a source of income, that'd be amazing. But I definitely wasn't paying enough attention to it and wanted to get back into the saddle and start riding today. So let's see. Do we want to start going through anything? Let me see what comes up when I pull up my Webull. All right, so here's Webull right now. We're looking at AMC, which is sitting at 10.06. We're looking at GameStop, which is sitting at 173.59. Let me go ahead and turn the squawk box off because this guy is just going to throw the news out. Now, this is great news to have, but while you're streaming, it is a little distracting. So I'm going to go ahead and pause that. But that is an amazing tool. If you do go for Benzinga, I do have, I believe, a referral in the, what do you call it, in my description section. If not, just go ahead and get it. Don't even worry about me. At least try it. They have a really good trial period. You don't have to pay anything. And it is just an amazing resource to come back, check out news. It has, the news feed, the details on the specific stock, the calendar for those stock, watch lists, movers, scanners, signals, a brand new, the scanner option is brand new. They got screeners. Let's go, let's look at it. So let me bring it up. So you got all this right here: newsfeed, details, calendar, watch list, movers, scanner feature in beta, signals, screener. You got the squawk box, and there's a chat as well with a lot of experienced traders that you can ask questions to. So, I always feel that that's good to come back and do my due diligence. At the same time, if I'm charting, it doesn't really have that well of a function. It'll just bring you to TradingView, and I already have a premium TradingView account, which I really enjoy. Now, it looks like Dogecoin's doing for a little bit of a fade. We just broke the 15 and the 50-day, and we are under it. Let's see, we're under the 0.236 right now. But we are still in a consolidation pattern. So as long as we stay above our local low, then we should be okay. If not, then we're probably going to head back down to the 200 EMA and hopefully bounce off. Luckily, that at this point is up to 38.75 cents. So let's see what happens with Doge. Right now, I got to be honest, I got into this on Friday as a quick scalp, and it just turned on me. And that's why I always kind of like to preach forget momentum plays. You really want to time those correctly, and there is a way to time them correctly, and I have succeeded in the past, but this is one that got away from me. I ended averaging down into oblivion. Right now we're sitting at, where is it? It's at 297 in the pre-market. I believe I have 800 shares at 323. I don't want to throw any more money into it unless it takes a huge dive. I looked at the fundamentals. They seem decent. It had about 12,000 people following it on, let's bring this up. Yeah, we got 12,000 people following this, and it just keeps going up. On StockTwits, futures in great shape today, trending on Wall Street bets. Oh, so if we're trending on Wall Street bets, so then we should be looking pretty good. Then you'll have your random bear douche who's just, oh wait, no, he's bullish. I don't like that. Oh, Short Pixie. But you will have your random douche in here saying, oh, short the stock, this short and stuff, I understand that it has its place, but, when I'm in a security and people are shorting, I got to be honest, you're like an enemy to me. You're going after my money, so it's literally personal for me when you're shorting a stock that I'm in. So that's just how I feel about it. I know you shouldn't take it personally. You should be, emotionless when it comes to this stuff. But when people are shorting a stock that I'm into, unless I'm looking for squeeze potential, you could just go screw yourself. All right, that's what I think. So say what you want, do what you want. That's all good. Everybody has the right to do what they want. But at the same time, I don't know. Why don't you look for something to go long on and be positive on something? Shorting is just negativity to me. I get it. I get wanting to make money. Do what you got to do. But at the same time, if I'm in a security and you're pushing it down and you're part of the reason it's going down, you can go screw yourself. That's just how I feel about it. I guess a lot of people aren't going to talk like that on here, but that's how I feel about it. So whatever. We're on the 1 minute chart on Pixie right now. Pixie is just sitting there at 297 getting wrecked. Absolutely useless to me right now. That's a couple $1,000 that's going to be sitting around until we get back up to, I don't even know where my buy price is at 323. Let's just go ahead and mark that on the chart, and I'm going to put that in green to show that I buy. I do have one sale cutting off half my position at 341. It's actually at 354 now. So I'm going to move that up, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself a horizontal trend line so that I can easily see that I am in this at 323, and it's already green. Don't let it confuse you with the top of the RSI. So RSI coming down really good. Hopefully we're going to reload for some sort of blast off. I want to add HCMC into this because HCMC is something I hold a good amount of shares in. And it has just been on a tear lately. It was even going up in the pre-market, which I find strange since it's not supposed to trade in the pre-market. But yeah, so this is pre-market, and this is an OTC stock. So I don't know what kind of magic is happening right now. Let me take a look and see if anybody's talking about it on StockTwits. I didn't do a lot of prep before I started the stream. I just decided that it's been a while. I really wanted to get into it. Now we're up to 0.0028. This is amazing. I'm in at 2.6. I got 2 million shares, but I am still working on the, what do you call it? The 695 because it's an OTC. I had bought in 100,000 blocks. So you can imagine how much I racked up in fees there. I did get a Wall Street alert at 9 a.m. Clean energy stocks like Tesla and SunPower have soared, and this stock could be the top breakout of the year. See it here before Wall Street catches on. Let me just go ahead and click that link and see if it's going to tell me anything that I can share with you. All right, so they are saying led by a former Goldcorp executive, Tima's Resource Group. That's TMAS. That's on the CSE. I'm not sure what that is. So it's on OTC. It's at TMASF. This is an OTC stock. And you can go ahead and check that out, TMASF. Let's take a look at it as well, TMASF. All right. So it looks like it's not doing much right now. It looks like it had it was about 99 cents. It's up 11 about 1.2%, 1.2% on the day, but it is still down from its high from, look at this, what is this? One day. This is weird. All right, let's not look at it here. Let's just go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and copy that so I don't have to type it again. Anything that saves time is good. Going over to Webull. Let's just go ahead and pick one of our charts. We know what's going on. Let's just pick it for over here. And you know what? Let me change it there. So TMSAF. I'm going to go ahead and put it on today's list. And let's see what's going on with it. Looks like it kind of had... All right, well, May's over here. This is an OTC, so I assume this isn't trading yet. Yeah, we're in May, and this is the 30th. So we haven't started trading on TMASF, but keep your eyes on it. I did get an alert from the Wall Street Alerts about it, so it could possibly have some movement today. Let's go back for a minute, and let me just put AMC back in its spot. We are still holding a good amount of shares, and I do have multiple call options that I would love to get somewhere into the money. Get a sip of coffee. Having a little bit of internet troubles today, so I had to power down the iPad. Still trying to... I got a brand new modem, but for whatever reason, I don't know if maybe it's because I'm crypto mining. I am mining right now with a 6 GPU mining station, but it is filled with a couple 1070s, a 2070, and a 1080. I cannot get my hands on any 3000 series NVIDIAs. I do prefer NVIDIA over AMD. But yeah, the 3000 series is just getting completely wrecked by bots. And let me tell you, another group of people that we can do without is the people that are just stealing those from people, because you just can't get them in time and then throwing them up for triple the price. Now, like I said, make money, that's fine. But once you're making money at the expense of other people and it's not a positive experience for both sides, then you're just, you're not somebody I want to associate with. I think that's the nicest and least vulgar way to say it. Oh, I didn't realize scanner mode was still on. So we're looking at HCMC, which is going up in the pre-market, which I just don't understand. This is an OTC stock that shouldn't even be trading right now. That being said, it's going in the direction I really like. And let me just go ahead and pull up some things. Oh, it is at 0.0029 on Ameritrade. This is absolutely insane. It is moving up and trading isn't even allowed. Can I trade right now? Let's see. Oh, the cost of trade. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to hold on to my shares right now because I'm heavy into this. And for some reason, I have a cost basis of 0.0026, but it's showing a $200 loss at 0.0029. But we are up $1,000 in my position on the day, so that's good. Let's see. Do we have any questions? We don't have any questions yet, so we're just going to keep moving on. So let's go back to Benzinga. And let's get into my LG. I think that's a little nicer. Looks like we got a new high for Triteris at 749. If you're in Triteris, it is at 749 right now on the Momo indicator. I am getting some notifications from my iPad, but it's just, there's not enough bandwidth, I think, to go around between the computers and the miner. So yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This doesn't, let me just go back. So this isn't even supposed to trade. I don't know. Somehow, yeah, I mean, somehow it's doing it. But this is just going. This is going right now. If you're in HCMC, you are a happy dude. So they are in a lawsuit with Philip Morris over a patent infringement lawsuit. And Philip Morris, everybody pretty much believes that they don't have a leg to stand on, that's done the due diligence. It looks like that they're just grasping for straws, Philip Morris, to try to fight this lawsuit. But at the end of the day, it's all about if combustion occurs in their IQOS. And at the end of the day, partial combustion does occur in there. So, excuse me. I believe that the patent infringement lawsuit does have some legs. I believe that it does have some legs. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and go off for just 1 second just to check my music levels. Give me a moment. All right. Now, if I switch back and forth, all right, the mic's still working each way. All right, good. Looks like they're not playing at all. So yeah, we are still having some technical difficulties here. Let me see if this is anything I could fix real quick. Mic is on, intro music is on. Let me turn this down a little bit. I don't know, I have lost my intro music. Let me go in. I hate having to do this while I am streaming, but it's just what it is. Intro music says it's active, but how come I can't hear it? Active. Oh, I'm hearing something. There we go. Down a little bit. Just wanted something, and I'm going to keep these at the same levels. What is this at 5? All right, great. Same level as both layers. All right, so we got a little bit of music in the background. I'm even going to turn it down a little bit more. Let me get it down to there. And let me get it down to... Oh, it's great. All right, so that's working now. Just wanted to get a little bit of music in the background just to keep people happy about it. So it looks like... I don't even know what's going on here. Can you trade this? I haven't been able to trade this until 9:30 on Ameritrade. It looks like somebody is. Let's see what's going on. Oh, they are going crazy on Stock Talk. All post USA flags 228. Let's get these tech. Oh, let me put real time on. 15 minutes, all hands on deck. Not sure. Let's see. Holds up, should be epic. We'll know everything we need to know in the first 30 minutes after market opens. HCMC on the open market is at 0.005. 0.005. Oh, is he talking about the percent? He's talking about the percent, so I wish he didn't say that because that's not really correct. Oh, Shift Pixie is down 5.1% in the pre-market. That is amazing because that is the stock that I got into on Friday. So maybe we will choose this as an area to average down. It looks like we're right around support. Let me bring this back. Now, I'll get into other stocks if there's any questions, but for now, I'm just going to go ahead and day trade. My streaming looks like I've having some issues. I'm having some issues streaming. All right. Well, it's happening now. I'm losing a little bit of internet. Sorry about that if that is annoying you in any way. But listen, if you want to come and you want to watch and you have any questions, we can go ahead and do this together. Until then, I'm just going to look at the plays that I am in. I am going to keep an eye on some of these other plays that are just going absolutely crazy. BTX should be right here. Let's just look at the rip that this thing has been going on. And it only came back down to the 2.36. I'm sorry, 0.236. So it's most likely going to continue. We're on the 15-minute. Looks like coming back up on the RSI. And MACD is on its way down, but it looks like we are losing sell pressure and increasing buy pressure. This made it all the way up to 76 in the pre-market. I could have swore I saw it go up to 90. Let me take a look at Webull. I got a little bit of a lag going, so let me go back and pull back to there. Okay, so BTX, where are you? So let's go ahead and put, BTX is right here. Let's just go ahead and make that larger. That's AMC. All right, so BTX, where was our high this morning? Our high was at 91. See, I knew we had a higher high, so our pre-market high was at 91, and then it has just been falling apart since then. I don't know. At this point, when I see something like this, we've already got a 30% down, which means that this isn't really accurate because this is saying 77, but we should be pulling from about 91. This is auto fib, so I'm just going to leave it. Let's put it on the 1 minute. I'm sorry, it's the 3 and the 1. All right. So, yeah, I'm wondering why this has been an issue lately as far as this being correct. Let me pull up Motive Wave. I have Pixie on there right now. I'm just going to go ahead and put up a chart with BTX. And let's go ahead and start that up. I have a little bit of a chart template that I like to use for right now. Still learning how to use this system, so I'm really not that great at it. I only got to use it for one day on Friday for a couple hours, but I do like it. Oh, what's going on here? So it's calling for a B wave up to 303. Let me change this because this is supposed to be BTX. BTX. Enter. It's not valid. It's not valid. Why isn't BTX valid? That's interesting. Seems to be valid over here. All right, well, that's always interesting. Is anything else valid? Let's see if anything else on our... Well, you know what? Let's back up for right now. Pixie just absolutely getting wrecked. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and focus on stuff that is going up. Looks like BTX found a little bit of a bottom at 63, and now it's on its way back up, and it's in a consolidation pattern right now. I'm going to be going on and off the stream because I actually am doing some work today at my second job, which is blockchain encryption consultant. And I will also be doing some portfolio analysis, but nothing that I need to stream. That's just me kind of figuring out what my limits are and what my goals are, and that's going to be different for everybody. Let me just bring this out. I'm not sure why this is so far back. Okay, there we go. Let me just back this up. I'm on a serious delay, so when I listen back to myself on a different format, it just ends up screwing me up. All right, so it looks like we have our connection back, and it's doing pretty well. You can see that there's a lot of movement right now. Coming up at 9:20, we have 10 minutes until market open. Once again, I am the Night Trader, Bobby Knight. If you have any questions, please leave them in the chat. And as always, please give us a like and a subscribe if you get any value from this content. Right here you have your applied filters. This is the gainers over the session. So that's over the pre-market session, which was from 4 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. These are applied filters, are gainers and losers over the last 5 minutes of the pre-market. And everything right here we can take a look at. BTX has been at the top of the list. But a lot of these, I'm expecting some sort of pullback when when the market opens. And it's very possible that there's a blast off. Now, I am not in any of those plays right now. If you want to look at the positions I am in right now, let's see. So what I'm going to do is I did put some stuff on here that I'm not in. I am in bingo, but I only want my Ameritrade up right here. I don't really mess with my Webull. I have about 6 or 7 securities on there, but I'm just letting those do what they do. And I'll get to those once I do some damage control on my Ameritrade from a couple of those momentum plays that I'm still trying to get out of with no loss. I refuse to take a loss right now. That's not always the best way to do it. But where I'm sitting, I'm just going to average down until these babies make a little bit of a move up, and then I'll get out of them. Now, look at this movement on BTX. This is definitely something, this is probably the main stock for you to look at today. Let's see, BTX. Let's click on it and just see what the catalyst was for this. We'll get to the news section. Where are you at? Q1 earnings unconfirmed in 10 days from now, May 14th, before market open. You could see that we did blast off from the 30 area, and this was Friday. And we are now at 68, and we did go all the way up as well over here onto 91. So let me just go down a little bit. There should be some news. Why Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics is surging today. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so any second, let's just let this load. Like I said, I've been having some internet problems still, even with a brand new modem, even with the top tier, what is it, 200 megabytes up and 200 megabytes down. They said that they have up to 800, but it just is not available in my area, so I have the highest amount you can get and a brand new modem. And we are still having some internet issues. And like I said, I think my rig might be taking a little bit too much bandwidth. I've made some adjustments to it, and I do turn it off sometimes when I am streaming. But right now with Bitcoin surging, I don't want to turn that thing off. I can't get any more GPUs. Those GPUs only have a certain amount of life on them. And while they're making money, I just want them to keep making money, because that is passive income. And you just want to keep that going until an issue happens. You really don't want to mess with things. Wait, so this just opened this. All right, well, I would like to see the news article. What is happening? I'll tell you. I've been working off of my laptop since I started this YouTube channel. It's a really good laptop, but it is a couple years old. I have an i7 in it, 7500. I got 16 gigs of RAM. I got a terabyte hard drive, but it just cannot handle trading and streaming at the same time. So as well as those screens, if I hit that $10,000 above where I'm at, and that's not including my losses. So once my losses are back out of the red, then I have to be 10,000 up. I will get myself a brand new streaming computer. I'll build it if I have to. I'll probably have to get a pre-built with the GPU at minimum, because GPUs are impossible to get with those bot people out there. And then I'll get myself a really nice screen set up, because like I said, I got 3 screens and it's just not enough. Even when you split them, I need 6 to 8, I think, to really be comfortable in what I'm doing, because I've been holding back on a lot of trades because I'm just switching back and forth. So BTX, can we get this news story to pull up? I just want the news story to pull up. All right. And now this is the problem when your computer's a little slow. Okay, so why Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics is surging high again today. BTX is moving higher again on Monday morning as the stock continues to increase popularity on the subreddit Wall Street Bets. The stock has soared over the last week after Redditors traders identified the stock as a low float, high short interest stock short squeeze candidate. Last Thursday, the company announced it had acquired an exclusive license for mRNA gene editing and cell therapies technology of Factor Bioscience Limited and Novellus Therapeutics Limited. As a result of the license acquisition, oops, come on, man. This is, yeah, when your computer is, I'll tell you, nothing infuriates you than a slow computer. As a result of the license acquisition, Brooklyn is now poised to become a key player among companies exploring gene editing for cell therapies. This mRNA gene editing technology has the potential to be disruptive given its high efficiency and relatively low manufacturing costs. We look forward to continuing the work begun by Factor Bioscience and Novellus with this platform and to reporting our progress as our products advance towards the clinic. Okay, so that's why we are squeezing today. It looks like Wall Street Bets got a hold of us. But Wall Street Bets got a hold of a few things, it looks like. HCMC at 0.003 right now. Let me pull this back down so I can see my watch list. Oh, looks like I got way too many. So I am out of, let's see, what am I out of? I'm not in Ford. I'm not in NEO. I'm not in AIKI or Euxin or BHAT or T. I must have just added these just to keep them in front of me. And I don't really care about BNGO right now. I'm just going to let that do what it does. I believe in that company, so I'm just going to keep it on what I have strictly on Ameritrade right now, and I am down to these. Trading should resume for electric car company today. They were on a halt for a while. Today should be the day. Now, this has also got a pre-market going on, which maybe it's just saying pre-market. I know they don't trade until the market opens. This is an OTC stock. Pixie is continuing to get wrecked. I would like to get out of Pixie today. That was supposed to be just a small $20, $30 scalp, which just went south on me. And now I'm just looking to get out. I am in right here at 323. So once I'm above that, I'm just going to dump it. I had some fat fingers, which I'm sure has happened to some people before. And I ended up, while I was averaging down, I ended up selling a block of 100 at a cheaper price. So I actually found myself at about $100 lower, even if I hit my 323 buy price. Or is it 324? Let me take a look. Give me a moment. Let's see. So Pixie, 800 shares at 323. Okay, so that's fine. And let me pull my stream back up because I gotta make sure that I'm not lagging too much. Oh, so my channel dashboard is up. Let me just get that out of the way. I'm gonna close some of these windows, maybe speed up this health. So this is what happens. I mean, it's not bad right now, but this thing has been going to 100 a lot. I got a lot of things running, and I just don't, even though my computer was a powerhouse for 3 years ago, I mean, they barely have better than it now, but it just can't handle it. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a monster. Like I said, I need $10,000 to be traded to the positive in the next 2 weeks, and then I will reward myself with a crazy streaming desktop, and a nice 6 to 8 screen. I'm going to say 8 screen system, and I'll just dump my, I'm going to keep my, actually no, I'm going to get rid of everything and then set that up. It looks like we are on market open right now. Let's go ahead and get our extended out of the way, and we can see where our positions are going. And we're just going to go ahead and switch back and forth to today 5-3. That is 5-3. So here's our movers right now. BTX is coming back to the upside. It was just in the 60s. Oh, it looks like it's dropping down, actually. But I could have swore I just saw it in the 60s. Let's go ahead and pull Weeble up. All right. I don't want to... Let me just back out of this. All right, so... BTX just slamming down actually on the open. Looks like, let's see, buyers to sellers. Sellers are starting to increase, and they're starting to push it down. The shorters are probably, I know this was highly shorted, and that's why it blasted off, but the shorters are just relentless bastards at this point, just going at them. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on hold for a second. I just want to go grab my coffee, and I'll be right back in a second. All right, so BTX is just blasting off. So they got a little bit of a sell-off right off, but now they just blasted up to 78. Would have loved to be in this play, but I am holding off on anything extraneous until I average down out of a position or two that I just don't want to be in anymore, and I refuse to lose money on. So it looks like BTX is continuing this continuation pattern. Let's go ahead and pull them up right here. All right, let's go to the 5 minute and then back to the 1 minute and let this reset itself. So I don't see the auto fib changing yet on the 1 minute. Point of control is still at 53.67, so the bulls are way in control. I don't have any auto trend lines happening right now. Let me add my other favorite one. So let me go to indicators and strategies. Auto. Trendline with alerts is Tories. All right, I'm going to leave that. And let me just go ahead and see if there's anything I have to do here. Style. These all seem pretty good. Doesn't look like it is working right now, though. I don't see any trend lines from them. So these are, let's see, hold on, all right. So it looks like it's starting to, but there's no lines coming out yet. So let's see, am I maybe missing something? Inputs, okay, that's all correct. Style, this is all correct. There's just no lines being made yet. So it looks like they're getting ready for lines. I guess they need more than 3 touches, because it looks like we got 3 right there. Probably 2. Okay. BTX now selling off back to 79. That's why you got, I'm telling you, momentum plays, they are just tricky. They are tricky to play. I mean, you can make a lot of money, or you can get sat in a position like I am with Pixie. And I'm going to go ahead and just look at Pixie since it's right here. Looks like Pixie went down to 291. That probably would have been good averaging down for me. Let's see. So I want to pull something up for you guys. I'm going to start sharing all my tools because why not? I want to add value to the channel. So I'm just going to start showing pretty much everything I use where I go. Right now I'm looking at the stock average calculator. Now this is just very simple. You could do all this stuff easily yourself, but I just like to just throw it in real quick so I don't have to add that, divide it by this, and then figure out what my costs are going to be. GME on a new low at 174.52, and that is just now. GME seems to be selling off. GME is selling off right now. Looks like my iPad is actually getting a signal again. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up because, like I said, I need more screens. Pixie up at 299. Okay, so Pixie might be doing something. Pixie might be doing something. Let's just continue. I'm going to keep that right there. All right, so let me turn this a little bit lower because I keep hearing myself, but like 3 minutes in the past. So I want to get this as close. Maybe if I change my latency, I need to get more. I want my stuff to be basically real time. CCIV on a new low at 2094. CCIV on a new low at 2094. We're going to go ahead and leave the scanner mover section, and we're going to go ahead and switch over to day trading. This is going to show us our signals, which right now I've been having some issues with Benzinga. My signals aren't coming out right away. There we go. So now you just got to like click one, click it back. So this has basically all the signals that they offer, except for opening gap, We are now in the actual market, so there's no reason to have that. And I'm going to go ahead and leave session off, because then all you'll see is session high and session low. We want to leave our lows and our highs on our 52-week and our day. Session it'll just all be session low, session low, session low. Do we have any watch lists set on these? Let's go ahead and set a filter, because I do want to pay attention to my watch lists. So watch list, and I set one for today already. All right, so that's that. What's my watch list for today? Did I set one? I haven't set one actually on Benzinga. So, that's going to pose a problem. Let's just go ahead and put in that. Do I want to make a new one? All right, let's forget the watch lists. So I'm going to get that filter out of there. Let's go ahead and just sit back with signals. And I'll just go ahead and put our movers in here. So this is a regular session. Movers during the session. And that should bring up... doesn't have any of the... I just want the gainers right now. That should cut us down a little bit in the amount. And all right, RHE. I don't see okay, there's BTX. So here's our movers, here's our gainers over the session in the regular market. So this is basically what my watch list was anyway. Maybe we can go ahead and, well, let's just go ahead and leave it for what it is right now. So here is every stock rather than setting it on just a simple watch list. Pixie up to 302. HCMC blasting at 0.0032 right now. I cannot believe it. It looks like they are trying to get the price up before they offer that direct offering to its investors. I still don't have the exact information. Wow, look at the posts. Let's see, who's 86,000 people watching HCMC. HCMC. These are great PMs. All right, so we're just trying to speed this up. See, this is my issue. Let me just wait. Let's go ahead and reset that. All right, so Pixie coming back up, looking real nice. Let me go ahead and go back to my live stream and see if we have any chats. We don't have any questions yet, and that's not a problem at all. But Benzinga showing us that RHE is our biggest gainer in the market session. BTX behind it, PRPO, FAMI, AIH, SRL, AHT, and NISN. OCGN right there. Breezer I haven't really seen before. Not sure why it's white like that. It might be OTC. Just a lot of slowness going on, and that's why I really need to make that 10K so that I can get a brand new system and be able to run everything at the same time. Now, you would think with a terabyte hard drive, SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, an i7-7500, that I would be able to handle these few things, but it just apparently cannot. So let's see. And that can also be part of my internet connection, which is horrendous. Shout out to Infinity or Xfinity for giving me crappy service. They don't want to come out and look at it ever. I've been telling them that I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting. They run a thing, they say that I am, and then they don't come out. So I might just have to tell them that, listen, I'll just pay you over the phone. Come out here and fix my service. I need it better. But let me tell you, when your internet is slow and your computer is slow, and you do what I do, it is infuriating. So this is a great laptop. This is an X360 HP. I love it. I'm not a Mac person when it comes to computers. I'm a Mac person or an Apple person when it comes to my iPad, my iPhone, my iWatch, or my Apple Watch. You know, that I love all that stuff, and I love how that all flawlessly integrates. I just really don't like the Mac computers. I've had a PowerBook before, didn't like it. I'm going to stick with my HP X360. I love them. And when this one dies, I'm going to get another one, whichever one's new. But let's go ahead and get back to the charts. Hopefully we'll see Muhammad soon. He's my regular. I'd like to say hi to him today. It's been a couple weeks since I streamed. Too much going on between work and family situations. Now we're finally seeing our auto trend lines. Now I don't have to draw them right now. I'd like to extend them forever, but that's okay. We're just going to leave it. I'm going to try it today. I'm going to try not to draw my own today. Like I said, I haven't been trading. I've just been working and dealing with family stuff. I'm going to try these auto trend lines rather than my own trend lines today and see what happens. So here's our news feed of the entire market. Some things are a little slow. That's a little bit annoying, but let's take a look to the left. HCMC is blasting off still. I just cannot believe it. This is not even reflecting it. This is saying 0.0024. I'm seeing 0.0034 on Ameritrade. Ameritrade is showing me 0.0034. And that's fine. I am finally in the green for weeks of believing in this HCMC, which I still believe in at 2 million shares. So my profit and loss right now is $2,000. I really want to hold this, but at the end of the day, if this somehow gets to 10K, I'm going to sell it because then I could buy my computer that much quicker and I could be more, go look at HCMC. What's up, Finn McGrath? I'm looking at it right now, my man. I'm looking at it right now. It is absolutely crazy. Looks like we got a legacy trend line right there that we're fighting against. I must have drew that in the past, and you could see that it has been respected because I have not drawn anything on this in weeks. Let's see. Anything moving around? All right. So, damn, look at that. Went up to 88 on the RSI. So, we are selling right now. We're down to 0.0033, but we're going between 0.0034 and 0.0033. Let's see. Ameritrade absolutely going insane. I'm not sure I could pull them up. Let me take a look. Right screen video. You could just see that in the middle. I'm on Pixie right now, but let's go to HCMC. Healthier choices. And I'm just going to leave that overlay. I'll deal with the screen and how it's all set up later. Not important right now during the market. But look at this. Look at this. This is just 0.0034, and it does not show signs. Look at that. It's just going up and up and up. The squeeze is going up. MACD just keeps going up. RSI just keeps going up. Volume is coming down a little bit, so that's a little frightening. Let's see. Am I on the right tool? I love Ameritrade. I really don't want to leave them, but their charting could definitely... I mean, they got a lot of good studies and stuff and a lot of good indicators, but the way that the charting works is just a little bit not up to my liking. And let me just turn active trader off. I'll end up selling or buying something without wanting to do it. Oh, so that's another accident that'll happen with Ameritrade, is that you'll accidentally stretch something out that you don't want to stretch out. All right, so I'm just going to stay in this area. And let's bring it down a little bit. High at 0.0035. Wow. HCMC blasting off. Blasting off. Looks like we're having a little bit of sell-off on TradingView. Let me go ahead and get my right screen out the way. A little bit of a sell-off on TradingView, but TradingView is not reflecting the price that I am seeing on Ameritrade. This ends up happening a lot. All of these things aren't linked together. A little bit up, coming back up. But Ameritrade, I can tell you, maybe I could put it on the bottom right of the screen. Hold on, let me try something real quick. No, I want it to stick. So now, is that visible for you? I'm going to leave that right there. Just attach it. Attach that to the side. I'm just going to leave that right there for now. And let us take a look at it. You can see my just what I'm in right now. I got some AMC calls. Obviously, my AMC that I'm still holding on for dear life. You can see my GameStop right there. Excuse me. But this is my full portfolio on Ameritrade. I'm down to these stocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I did, like I said before, I want to get down to GameStop and AMC. Keep that to the side and then stick with 5 securities. I feel like that's the best way to do it. So, Finn, if you got any other questions, you want to talk about HCMC, let me know. We can talk about it. And please like and subscribe. Haven't seen you before, and I'm happy that you are here. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the chat. But, yes, it is effing crazy right now. Let's take a look. I'm looking on the right. Ameritrade still going to... we got all of our buys and our sells right there. So, there is a fight going on between 34 and 35. And we will continue to monitor that. Let's see. I guess let me turn this and see if you could even see that on the phone. See if you could see it on an iPhone 11 Pro Max. I mean, if you zoom. All right, well, just keep an eye out on this. I'm actually going to pull it right now. We can look at it in different areas. Right screen off. All right. So this is rocking and rolling, not showing any signs of dying down right now. The momentum is great. Point of control is pulled all the way up to 0.0030. That is amazing. So we need to stay above this point, and then the bulls will be in control if we break this trend line. Which it seems we already did. Now, Ameritrade is showing me with a price right there. So, I'm not sure why these are off. Maybe if I reload. I already saved everything I needed to save. Unless I didn't. Let's see. Nope. Everything seems to be the same. Pull this down a little bit. Oh. Didn't want to do that. Too bad this doesn't move up. That's okay. Oh, it does. Back up there. And let me go back and look at Pixie real quick because I'm into that. Let's see. Anybody got any questions? Please let me know. Let's go back to the market gainers right now. So REHE seems to have pulled ahead of BTX at 39.77%. It is $10.09 right now. BTX is $67. Made it all the way up to 91 in the pre-market. BTC has just crossed 58,065. Let's see. Is that to the down or the up? BTC, and that is to the downside. So BTC looks like it hit a top at around 58,672, and it has been selling off now. Probably not doing great for my bot. Let me go ahead and check that. New low. Oh, new high for CLM at 1179. New high for CLM at 1179. Okay, I'm sure my BTC to USD isn't doing great right now. But we usually have a good little bit of a retrace, not a big deal. All right, Apple Watch telling me to stand, but it can shut up. I don't have time for all that. Let's just keep moving. Now, if you want to see what I'm talking about as far as my bot, I use 3 commas trading bot for... Let me just go ahead and... Nope, continue. I'm getting a lot of sell signals on Bitcoin right now. Getting a lot of sell signals on Bitcoin right now. And let me go ahead and pull my bot back over. Let's see. What's the problem? Ooh. Something wrong with the bot. Everything is just going haywire today. That is why I said I need a brand new computer, because this thing, I think I just beat it to death. Let's take a look at, since Bitcoin's moving right now, let's look at our significant trades. This is aggr.trade. People will not tell you about this. This basically aggregates all the trades over all of the exchanges, and it shows you the long versus short ratio. You can pull this up in different areas, but this is real time. Like I said, my computer is slow right now. We have a new low for BlackBerry at 870, which is just freaking amazing because I've been trying to get out of that for a while. Looks like HCMC is having a little bit of a sell-off down to 30.00032 and 0.0033. So now you can see that this is populating. Let me go to my bots. Do I want to leave Bitcoin on? I mean, we don't know where this baby can go down. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for it. I don't think we're going to keep selling off that much lower. You know what? Just in case. Turn that off for now. Yes, stop bot. That's another thing that I'll go over at a different time for a different video. Any questions about it, go ahead and let me know, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Why not? Hey, bro, can you look up HCMC, please? This is from Zach. Yes, not a problem, Zach. So, HCMC. HCMC is on an absolute frickin' tear. It's riding the point of control right now. Now, this is a lower price than I'm seeing on Ameritrade. Oh, it looks like they have just about gotten together. So, Ameritrade is showing between 0.0033 and 0.0032. And it looks like it's finally caught up with... Now, this is delayed, so that's there we go. Quotes are delayed by 15 minutes. That's a problem. That's a problem for me. Let me see if I can pull up HCMC on Webull. Now, are they all delayed? Who doesn't get a delay? Do you have to pay for that? I'll pay for that. I don't want a delay. This doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this isn't delayed. So that's what our problem was. If I have to, I'll pull up my Ameritrade account because that's where all the movement is right now. I don't see anything happening here. So this doesn't sell here. That's the problem. All right. Let me go ahead and bring BTX back up. Let me get out of here. BTX selling off. Happy I didn't get into it. And let's just go ahead and bring my right screen up. Okay. So here we go. And let me just go ahead and make that as large as I can for right now. All right, so this is what's happening with HCMC. We just broke under the 50-day moving average right here. I don't like that at all. Super trend is showing an up arrow. I'm going to have to get rid of these arrows because they are starting to get a little annoying. I just always like to try out every indicator and see what works and what doesn't. Now, it looks like we are doing really well over here. I don't see any of the auto fib or the... well, the trend lines are down there, but I don't see any auto fib coming up. I was testing this out for today, but it's not coming up on HCMC. Check Ameritrade. Yep, we are on Ameritrade right now. I have it up. If you're not seeing it, it's because there's a little bit of a lag. I have brought it up since then. It looks like we are poised for a little bit of a fade. MACD is breaking down. Sell pressure is going up. We are almost oversold on the RSI, if not completely oversold. Our buy indicators just went green, so we should see some sort of a once we pull back to 2.9. It's not being, so this is 15 minutes in the past. This is almost useless to look at. Let's keep an eye on this. We're at 0.0029 on Ameritrade right now. 0.0029. And do me a favor, if you are here right now, go ahead and throw me a like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. I would truly appreciate it. And, you know, come back, you know, when we do this again. I am going to start getting back into this a lot more. Okay, yeah, it was I mean, Zach, it was 5 minutes ago, but you got to realize people have been in this for weeks. Like, I could have sold for, What am I up? I'm up $800 right now. I could have sold and just been like, that's good. But I believe in the company and I believe in them winning this lawsuit. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this. Plus, we're getting a lot of traction. Wall Street Bets is starting to talk about it. A lot of people are starting to talk about it. It is getting followed by like 84,000 people on, let me pull this up, 87,000 people watching this on StockTwits. 87,000 people can shift the whole market. Now, this is selling off, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I mean, this is just, we went parabolic almost in the beginning of the day. This was going up in the pre-market, and I don't even know how that's possible. I'm under the impression that you can't buy or sell OTCs in the pre-market. So now we are coming up to the 200-day EMA, and hopefully we bounce off of it or before it, but we do not want to break under the 200 EMA right now. That being said, HCMC with its story and with what's going on, I think that we don't really have much to worry about. Hopefully, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so TTM squeeze is still on the red side. MACD still coming down. Looks like we are hoping for some sort of turnaround on the RSI soon. There it is. RSI all the way down to 23. We want to see this baby turn back up. We want this 200 EMA to act as a seriously strong support for the sell-off. Anyone that believes in this company will keep going on it. I'm holding, so not financial advice, but I'm waiting for a lot of things. There's a lot of catalysts coming up, and I'm waiting for the settlement, or for some more movement with the lawsuit. Let's see. I don't like that this is delayed. But we are going to hold on to Ameritrade right now. Any requests, please let me go ahead and throw those tickers in the chat, and we will check them out. For right now, we're just going to go back to Benzinga Pro and see what's moving. RHE is still at the top of the list. BTX right behind it, although BTX is on a bit of a fade. BTX went all the way up to 91, and it has just been selling off ever since the market opened. This 80, it was up here in the pre-market. It was actually where this 1.618 is. I don't know what TradingView's problem is, but I love TradingView and I've been using it for years and years. But if they don't get their shit together, I'm gonna have to just move over to Motive Wave, which is right here. Really liking Motive Wave. What were we just looking at? It won't pull up a lot of stuff though. It won't pull up OTCs. I don't even know. But it has a lot of good stuff. And what I really enjoy about it is this auto. I love auto stuff. The less work I have to do, the better. But hold on. And a computer is always going to be better than you. Just remember that. Remember that for the future too. So this does auto Elliott Wave, which I really think Elliott Wave works 98% of the time. I'm just going to update it real quick. So it is telling me that we have a fifth and a C coming down to 283, and that's on Pixie. I cannot look at HCMC on Motive Wave because Motive Wave just does not. Motive Wave does not have OTCs for whatever reason. Let me go back and get my right screen out of here so you can see what's happening with Pixie. And let me also pull up the chat. Like I said, I need way more windows. Any questions on tickers, please feel free. I know people are here watching. Please feel free to throw them in the chat and we will take a look at them. Or else I'm just going to look at my positions for now. I'll randomly go through the gainers for the day. Oh, wow. So we're sitting on the 200 on BTX. So we should see a bit of a turnaround here. Looks like the 200 has been holding since the beginning of pre-market, so hopefully it continues to hold, and that's on BTX. I'm not into BTX, so that's fine. I'm gonna go back to my positions and see if I can average out of some of my dogs that I really don't want to be in right now, like Pixie. That was supposed to be a quick 5-minute scalp, which is now have been a multi-day hold. I just need to get up to here. So we'll see what happens. I might have to average down more. Let's see. What's going on with Doge? Let's just add it into here. Doge USD. God, I hate that there's so many exchanges. I'm going to go to Binance US because that's what I'm using for it. Ooh, Doge is broken 40. So it looks like no pre-market here because this is a crypto. Looks like we went up to 40.72. Then we had a fade down to the 200, which is like, I'm telling you, the 200 EMA, look at that thing. If there's 2 indicators you use, I mean, honestly, there's probably 5 that I would say are must-haves, but you want your 200 EMA on there at all times, and you want your VWAP on there. That's your volume weighted average price. A lot of the day traders I see only use VWAP, but I'm an indicator hooker, so I like a lot of indicators on my stuff. So Doge is just blasting off right now. Anybody have any questions, go ahead and please leave them in the chat. Go ahead and please leave your tickers in the chat, or if you want to look at a crypto, we can do that. Not a problem at all. Triterrace is one of those dogs I was talking about. I really don't want to take a loss on anything, but I really want to clear up my portfolio, and it's a very small loss. Let me take a look. It's a $31 loss. It looks like, no, year to date, I'm $93 down. What's even in it? Oh, there's like nothing in it. It's like, if I sold it, I'd get back like $300. Like, great. All right, well, I'm just gonna hold on to that. Let it die if it dies, whatever. If there's only $300 in it right now, it really doesn't mean crap. HCMC down to 0.0028 on Ameritrade. HCMC down to 0.0028 on Ameritrade. Triterrace just getting wrecked. This auto trend line is really not. I really am not like. I'm sorry. This auto Fibonacci. Not really drawing where I want it to draw. Whatever though. ADMP, an amazing company. They're the ones that came out with what was it? 2 for $99 EpiPens. Absolutely getting wrecked. Don't know why. I think the shorters have targeted them. Getting really tired of shorters, to tell you the truth. It's just a section of the market that I just don't like. I know it's necessary. But it just sucks when people are going against you. It like pits people against each other. I understand that for the most part that's what it is. But the fact that they can actively sell against your position, that just pisses me off. And I'm happy that Melvin Kaplan and all them losing money. I hope shorters get freaking wrecked out of existence this year. I got news for you. And maybe I had some shorters in here because I just lost 2 viewers. Good. Get out of my channel. You know. Now, if you're talking about Bitcoin, short Bitcoin all you want because Bitcoin's crazy. Not a big deal. Lots of people, lots of volatility. It's going to come back up whether you short it, long it, whatever it is. But, you know, securities, stocks, companies that can literally go out of business because of you shorting them, that I don't like. Looks like Pixie's having a little bit of a comeback, but we really need to break 305 to see anything, and then we need to break this point of control at 306. 200 EMA all the way up here at 313. Not looking good. HCMC's stock twits is going so crazy that my computer can't keep up with it. I can't even click real time. I don't think it'll allow me. Let's see. So what else are we looking at right now? ELCR should have started trading again today. Did it? It didn't. Oh, did it? No. No, today is, no, May 3rd. So it is still not trading. Another momentum play I shouldn't have got in, but at the end of the day, not too much money in it, whatever. All right, so let's get out of there. SFTW, that's the satellite company. They have a lot of, oh, I'm sorry, finance company. They got a lot going on. I don't know how they're not doing better right now, but they've been barcoding for weeks. Triterrace still getting wrecked long after the lawsuit. Not a big deal. not a lot of money in there. AMC, our bread and butter, our baby, the reason that Trey got famous. It's in a consolidation right now, so let's see. Is this upward? This is looking upwards, so we are looking decent. Hopefully this doesn't end up in a rising wedge. Oh, that does look like what it's doing. All right, well, if this keeps going and finishes it out its wedge, then we might see another pullback to 983 or 979, and then hopefully we have really, really, really strong support at 977. All right, Zach, what's up, buddy? You have any questions? Let me know. You want to go over anything else? I could bring up Ameritrade, but you don't want to look at it right now. So the 200, you know what? Screw it. Let's pull it up. And I will work it out to where it'll be the whole screen at some point. I just didn't prepare this correctly. I was only using it for a small little area over here. So for some reason, that's not what I wanted. Right screen. Okay, so here's Ameritrade right now. You can see right here I have 2 million shares. I have 500 for sale at like 2 cents or something. But yeah, I don't see that happening anywhere. I just wanted to get those out of the hands of shorters, and I believe if you put them up for sale or put them up as a buy, they cannot be borrowed. But yeah, HCMC is holding up on the 200 EMA. We want this 200 EMA to hold all day. It's at 0.0025 and we're at 0.0027 right now. So either way, still doing good. We knew we were going to see a pump or a dump in the beginning of the day, and we saw a pump, and now we're seeing a little bit of a dump. It's more of a correction, so it's really not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and pull Ameritrade out of here, and we're going to go back to AMC on TradingView. Let me go ahead and pull up my MACD. MACD looks like it's about to turn to the downside, and it looks like we're having some trouble getting at least to the 50 on our RSI. I thought I set this RSI up better. It might be in another chart. I have so many templates. Let me tell you, just a side note, be organized. It really helps in life. I am organized for the most part, but for some things, when I'm focused on 1 or 2 or 3 other things, I end up letting some other stuff slide. So I've let setting up for my YouTube channel slide because I've been focusing on just the trading aspect and my job. Don't let stuff slide. Effort breeds winners, and right now I'm not winning because I didn't set this up right, but I will. As long as you know when you're messing up and that you need to get your stuff together. So you can see right here, these are our gainers over the session in the regular market session: RHE, BTX, PRPO, and FAMI. Really nobody coming above them right now, and these are all real time. Construction spending, ISM manufacturing data come in worse than expected. So we had a bad report. That might be the reason some things are selling off. Let's go ahead and look at the broad overview market on Webull. Yeah, red all around. Lots of choppiness in the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, but they seem to be making a recovery right now, all 3 of them, especially the NASDAQ. But our heat map just looks like a big piece of red. Globally, it looks like we're doing okay. Asia, not doing that great. Not doing that great. I wonder where NEO is at right now. That being said, although NEO is kind of its own, I don't want recently viewed. I want today. And let's go ahead and add NEO into that. If it's not, it is. All right. So let's take a look at NEO. Oh, NEO on a tear. So NEO, the only part of China that's doing well at this very moment. NEO is just on a tear. Doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. I assume it's about to break this 4109. They're fighting it. They're fighting it. But we have a buy side imbalance, so way more people buying. Way more people buying. I've done a couple of quick scalps on NEO, but I never really believed in it, even though they have an amazing system of changing out batteries comparable to charging. But It's a Chinese company, and I just get burned by Chinese companies all the time, so I'm just staying away from them joints. Chinese girls? No, this is a different situation. All right, so I don't hear my intro music. Give me a moment. All right, there it is in the background. All right, so I do have a little bit of music in the background. Oh, wait. I'm seeing. Sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention to chat. I own 1,500 shares of AMC, 1.5 million HCMC. Hopefully one of them takes off. Hey, man. Yeah, I don't have as many shares of AMC. I got about 8, 10, I think, between Ameritrade and Webull. But I got 5 call options that are deeply at a loss right now. But yeah, and then I got 2 million HCMC. So I'm another. So we have similar interests. If you want me to go over anything, just go ahead and put it in the chat. If you want me to go over, like, you want me to look at some sort of, analysis, any of that. Like I said, let's break over this VWAP. So VWAP acting as resistance right now on AMC. We're most likely going to break back over 10. I mean, AMC, we know what's going on. We know what's happening. As Trey would say, you know what it is. And look at these stocks. Nah, the dude's cool. He's got so much energy. We're like polar opposites, and everyone loves him, so I guess that's bad for me. Whatever, it's cool though. He's a cool dude, I'm sure. I don't know him, but I watch his stuff. I gotta be honest, a lot of times I won't do a video because I'm too busy watching somebody else, and I'm just like, damn. I got so much respect for those guys. Matt Kors, love that dude. The guy from Beginner Trading, I love that dude. I forgot his name. Andrew Mo Money, he gets a little bit deep into other people's DD. I think he's cool. I think he's really, really smart. I enjoy watching him. I watch him a lot. I tend to prefer Matt. Just because he's sticking with charts for the most time. If you want like the background information and the deep analysis, Andrew's your dude. If you want charting, real-time charting at the time, Matt's your dude. If you want anything to do with AMC, Trey's your dude. And if you want to hear somebody curse sometimes and get annoyed with a similar amount of skill, you can watch me. But yeah, I really respect those dudes. I got nothing bad to say about them. I will, if I make fun, it's all in good. It's not a dead cat. It's not a dead cat. It's not a dead. Did you hear that song? Whatever. Trey has like such a hell of a following, man. They made him that song, and it is awesome. I would play it, but then they'll strike this video, and I mean, I need to get as many hours as I can because I'm still in my pre-monetization phase. But it is hot. Like, just Google "not a dead cat" Trey's trades, and I think he's got the video. It's not Google it, search it on YouTube. It is freaking awesome. I love it. I mean, some dude was making fun of me. He's like, "Oh, those are so easy to." It's like, screw you, bro. Like, don't hate on people. If I make fun, it's in good fun, and it's got nothing. I got nothing but respect for Trey. Obviously, the dude is a beast. He's just super hyper and super happy. And when you're, kind of a douche like I am, then you sometimes want to make fun. It's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me trying to feel better about myself, but I don't know. I like funny things, and I think it's funny sometimes. He's a funny dude. He does some funny stuff, and I like doing impressions too. You already know what it is. Not a dead cat. Not a dead cat. But anyway, so hopefully he's not streaming because that'll just pull everybody. I know some people are, but all right. So this is going up. The problem now with this is that this is turning into a rising wedge, and I do not like that. I want to stay above these. Let's just get the hell above these levels. Break above the 200. That'd be great, or else we are going to see a drop by some of these levels of resistance line, which should stop it dead in its tracks if it falls. But honestly, I don't even know why we're looking at AMC day to day. We should just set alerts. I got a little bit of my streaming got a little poor. You might see some I'm losing people. You might see some buffering. I apologize for that. I'm working on it. I might even turn off my Bitcoin miner, which is like, you know, you ask any miner, they do not want to turn their crap off when the price is where it's at and the difficulty is where it's at. All right, so AMC's looking good. GameStop, let's take a look. Load a little bit quicker. AMC freaking blasted in the pre-market, and now it's another consolidation. So it blasted, it sold off to about 171, and now it's consolidating, most likely for a recovery to its 200 EMA. Let's see. Oh, who do I sound like? Are you talking about Trey? When I do the listen, I do impressions. It's like what I've been doing my entire life. I learned it from my brother. He would make fun of people doing it, and it's not about making fun though. It's about making people laugh. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Not a dead cat. You already know what it is. What does he say at the beginning? I know I'm talking about him too much, but I just love the dude. I want to give him the respect, but he always says that same thing in the beginning. He's like, oh, we're going to look at these given stocks. Take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I don't know. He's funny, man. I love that dude. Even though I do not know him, I'm not on that level. But, all right, let's take a look at some of my getting wrecked ass positions. HCMC holding my account up. Thank you, baby. Even at 0.0025, it's still great. I'm loving it. Where am I at? All right, good. Still in the 30s. I need to be at about 45,000 before I can buy myself a new computer. So that means that I got a good amount to come up and some losses. I just don't want to sell. I don't want to sell even a $5 loss. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm a douche. Good channel, bro. I'll be back later. Need to finish work. All right, Zach. Thanks for coming, man. Hopefully we'll see you. Please throw a like and a subscribe on it. And we will see you on the next round, my man. Have a good day. And hopefully we'll see you back before the stream ends. Let's see. What do we want to look at? Does anybody want to look at anything? Or am I just going to go through my positions and try to average out of some stuff? BlackBerry absolutely getting freaking wrecked. God. I got out of Nokia, thank God, a while back when it blasted up. Because I'll tell you, average down. Like, do your math, average down, and then get out of joints. Don't just sell for a loss. I mean, you want to set stop losses, you want to cut small losses and then just make up those gains later. That's a great strategy too. But I am a stubborn bastard, and I just hate taking losses. That being said, it's really not a big deal. Like, I can hold on to them. I'll sell for a loss just so that I don't have to look at it on my freaking position list on Ameritrade, because that's up all day. Like, if the Apple glasses that come out, I might have that shit permanently on my... This guy is 5 minutes delayed. Oh, me? I'm 5 minutes behind? Huh, I don't know how to fix that. Oh, yeah, I am delayed. Oh, that is not good. Maybe I'm going to stop and restart the stream. Maybe that'll fix it. All right. Gonna stop and restart the stream to try and fix delay. All right, guys. I'm going to stop real quick, and then I'm just going to restart it right up. So just give me a minute.